Okay, we'll be sorting alphabet within other data type in a given string. We can say that the input is 2497, then some kind of 4 character, then another 4 figure, then 4 character. So what we're told to do is to kind of sort the alphabet that we can find in the string within the other data type. So like now, we are going to be traversing through the input. We'll be going through the input, and probably we might be using bubble sort, because bubble sort is taking a particular element, then you iterate through, then you put it in its right position before you move to the next. So what we do is that we have our input 2497. So it will iterate, move from 2 to 4. Those are figures, they are not alphabet. It gets to 9, gets to 7. By the time it gets to G, it tells us that G is an alphabet. Then we are going to look at the next element after G, which is N element. So we are going to be comparing G and N, which of them is less. G is less, so we are going to leave it. So our G is our key, because that is where the iteration gets to. So that G will be our key. Then we move from N to A. We compare G with A. We see that A is lesser than G, so we change their position. We put A in the position of that is 4, in the position of 4. That we bring G in the position of 6. So our key is still 6. Then we iterate it to D. D is still lesser than G, so we exchange D and G. We put D in position 5, 6 then G in position 7. Then we do that throughout the whole string. Okay, now can we now try to write a Java code that could do that for us? Even though I know very sure that this particular solution might be tedious, which I believe there are other methods which I have not exploited, but I think this one comes into my mind at first, and you will need to follow in depth to understand the concept. You might go over and over again to understand it. So now we have our main method. Then let me write up my given string. Given string S is equal to 2497 So we are going to be creating another variable of string str, where we'll be keeping where we'll be concatenating our result in order to display it finally. So we are going to be creating an array of character. Then we break our string into array of character, then we save it into character C. So we can do that by simply calling char array then C. So that line of code has already created an array of character C. So we will say, let's initialize our key, because we have our key. We have to have the key. The key will be where the alphabet will start from, because we have to put those alphabets, the key, into their respective places using bubble sort. So we are going to write our for loop for iterating through the given string. So at a point, because first of all we will encounter some figures 2, 4, 9 and 7. At a point we encounter a character, probably character G. So what we'll do is to say our key at every point, represent our key to that instant character. Then we are going to look at the element before that particular character, if it is still an alphabet, because we could have G, we could have only one character and the next is not a character, so we should just leave it that way. So which means that the most important thing is that we should have at least 2 alphabets before we can do the bubble sort. So as I'm having my k, then my k will be equal to I plus 1. Then I will write my while loop. So I will have my k will be less than length, and now our I, since our I is going to stay at that particular point when it meets the first alphabet, we will not like to be changing the I. We will still keep our I constant, and we pass in control to another variable that will iterate through I and still remain the I, because by the time the for loop it comes back to the for loop, it will continue our I. So we can do that by initializing. We can say our n equal to I here. So we can currently do the initializing up here and say int k comma int n. So in this place we say c of n must be greater than equal to the character a, and also and less than, because we are looking at only the alphabet, Z. So we've just written about the lowercase, we'll see okay. So in this example, we are assuming that the alphabet that are in the string are small letter. That will make our work kind of easy. So we'll write our if statement now. Our if statement will be, so we say when c of k is less than the key, because the k is the beginning, the c of k is the one ahead. So if it is less than, we should be able to exchange. So we'll do c n equal to c k. Then we'll do c of k then we are going to put our n equal to k, because our n must be moving to the next position of k if it is being exchange. If it is being exchanged, swap, like if it is being swapped, we have to make our n equal to our k while our k moves to the next element. So our k moves to the next element. So after our while loop, then we can have our string concatenate our result into our string C I. Then at the end of our for loop, we should be able to write out print str. So we'll save our our code. So let me just go through the code once again. Okay, so we can run the code now. So we can see that it has sorted the alphabet inside the string. So it's no longer JNAD, it is now ADGN. Then we can see the KBOE, it is now BEKO, which is sorted in ascending manner. So you can go over this exercise again, look at each element, each line of code, and understand. It is kind of trickish, especially in the for loop and the while loop, but it is very simple. So I hope you guys understand this particular tutorial. If you love this video, please give it a thumbs up below, and if you want more of this video, please kindly subscribe, click the button subscribe, and you will be added to this channel. Thank you.